Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, JRC Restoration, Decor and Designs. And my name is Phyllis. In today's video, I will be sharing with you how I will be completing a project that I started in January of 2020. I completed this project about 2 weeks ago. And I want to first thank Savvy for sending me 4 rolls of peel and stick contact paper. And this peel and stick contact paper I have used throughout my home, and they so graciously gifted me 4 rolls to help me to complete this project, which is the half bath or powder room, if it's what you want to call it, which is off of my foyer entry. If you're interested in seeing how I brought this all together and completed it using this beautiful peel and stick contact wallpaper, then just keep watching. I want to thank Savvy for gifting this to me. I will have their information in my description box below. Now let's get started. So as part of my 2023 refresh makeover of my homes for spring now, I'm pretty much done with winter. Now we're going into spring. And what you are seeing is the door that enters into this half bath, which is in my foyer, which I am in, and I'm going to show it to you because also I am so happy that a company is sending me the wallpaper that I use around my home. They're sending me 4 rolls free, and I'm going to be sharing with you all how I install it. But I'm going to be completing this. You can see where the wood was up and nothing was ever done since, because again, I wasn't here in 2020. I was here from January, but when March came, I was gone the whole entire year. I think I came back home like in November and had to leave again in December because my dad had gotten sick, and then I didn't come back home till that following February. But this has been like this. It was not a priority of mine. My family comes, they pretty much understand the situation, so I wasn't in a hurry to get this done. But this is the trim that was put up in this bathroom. Again, this is my foyer, so that's the front entrance. So this is the bathroom, bathroom downstairs, and this is what visitors would use. But here you can see I started putting spackle on it, and I never finished it. There is a mirror that goes here. It's an oval mirror, but I took it down when they were doing all this, so I just have a mirror here just hanging. Again, you see all the holes that I'm going to plug up. So I did buy the spackle. I like this because I love the color change when it's pink. Of course, some of y'all use this. It's pink when it goes on, but when it's fully dried, it's white. And then I just have a little spoon, a little baby spoon here to use it because the tip of it is rubber and it's soft. I don't have the little spatula thing. I did have it, but I threw it away, and I wasn't going to buy one for that because these are just little holes that have to be plugged up. And I'm also going to, not in this video, but I want to do the floors. Only in this video, I'm just going to complete this project that started in 2020. And then I am also going to be putting the wallpaper up, which is just like the wallpaper that I've been using through my house. Here's the wall in the living room. You can see there in the dining room and that wall there. I'm just trying to decide now whether I'm going to do all of the top and the bottom and just leave the middle, or just the bottom and paint everything above white. So I don't know yet. In the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and get started with just the spackling. It is my 2023 bathroom spring refresh and a little makeover. So let's go ahead and get started with this, filling up the holes and sanding. And then I'm going to go ahead and paint. I have to make a decision on what I'm going to paint because I don't want to waste paint on parts that's going to be covered with the wallpaper. So I won't be talking a lot in this video. Every once in a while I'll come in and out if I feel like I need to explain something or if I just simply want to share something. Again, I want to thank Savvy for gifting these 4 rolls of peel and stick contact paper with me. I love the end result and can't wait for you all to see what it looks like. If you like this video, please consider subscribing, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to share it with your friends and family, and I would love to read your comments. So let's continue on with the video. And again, I want to thank you all for stopping by. Okay, I'm done with the sanding down on the walls. Now I am filling in the cracks of corners of where the it comes into a corner like that, where when this guy put up this trim where they meet, you can see the obvious separation line. And I'm sorry if it doesn't look like I'm looking in, so I'm gonna try to look at the molding to make it look like I'm looking in the camera. But my caulk, I had to cut it because it dried out. It's a bunch of it in there, but it dried out so much till it clogged up and can't come through the tube. Well, I'm pretty sure this is nothing new and it's nothing discoverable by me, but this is what came to my mind to do with filling in that, the spackle. This is something that I'm learning. I didn't research, so I'm learning this on my own. Filling in the holes and stuff, that's what the spackle for is, to fill in the holes and then you sand over it. But as far as in the cracks, I tried it in the where the mold meets. It wasn't working because it was leaving a rough finish. So what I did is using this here rubber baby spoon that used to belong to my granddaughter when she was a baby. She's 10 now. I'm just scooping out, and it's like molding clay, basically. And I'm able to get it and just put it like in a corner. I'm going to show you here, and then wet my finger to smooth it into the edges. So let me show you what I'm doing. Like I said, I'm pretty sure this is something somebody else might have done. I haven't seen it done. I'm pretty sure it has been done, but I haven't seen it because I wasn't looking for it. Now that I need to figure out how to smooth in and make this look like one seamless piece wrapping around my wall, this is what I discovered. It's like molding clay. Okay, so I've done it here, and this is wet, and I've smoothed it with my finger, and I've done it here, and I just finished this one. So I have that gap to fill in. So all I'm doing is I'm just taking this and trying to hold the phone with one hand, and I'm not a left-hander. So I'm just putting this up here in the cracks, and then what I did was wet the tip of my finger. Okay, there we go. With the tip of my finger. This guy, I'm pretty sure he didn't do this correctly. He was a self-made DIYer like myself. I'm sure. He was not professional in his work, so that's why I did not let him come back to complete my foyer entry. I took all of that wood down, but I am using it in other places. So I'm finishing this to the best of my ability. And then I take water on the tip of my finger. Hold on, honey. And I'm just smoothing it out here. So when I sand it, it's nice and smooth. So it's just like molding clay. Because I don't want that crack showing. And then I'm going to get a big piece to put there as well, just to close it up. And I'm trying to make it conform to the trim. I have filled in even this little area where it meets the wall. That one's already right up to the joist and was filled in. And here I filled these in. It'll dry white, but I'm going to be painting it white anyway, but I was able to close up the cracks nice and neat. These, it's smooth. It just looks bumpy, but it's smooth. Filled it. As you can see, this was a big hole here. And it's filled, it's filled in and it's smooth. It just doesn't look like it is. To make sure that it's smooth, I close my eyes and run my hands across, because looking at it is kind of tricking my eyes to say it's not smooth, but it actually is. So I close my eyes and run my hand across the holes. But here's the other corners that's filled in. So it's going to dry like that with the white putty look, but it's I'm going to sand it a little bit once it dries. I'm gonna give it a whole day just to make sure. And that was it. There was nothing to close here on these corners. And then these are the nail holes. And I realized with my hammer, I had the part that you put on the end to push the nail and hammer through. I didn't even know I had that piece. I forget what they call it. But I was able to countersink the nails deeper into the wood because I found out when I was filling these in, this nail gun didn't even countersink the nail all the way through. I think I had a mirror or something there some time ago. I sat there for years. But I just wanted to show you all about the corners. They are closed up. And I'm just gonna give this a whole day and just let this dry. I'm not gonna even touch it anymore. I've done all the filling in, the holes, sanded. And then tomorrow I'll come back and I will begin painting. I am using 100 grit sandpaper to sand all of what I filled in, because this is all that I have, this block. It's a little bit grit left on it, but not enough. So I'm sanding this down before because it's all, it's still some pink showing. So I'm gonna wait till that's done, and then I'm gonna sand it all down, then dust and wipe it off with a damp cloth, and then wait till it dries completely. And then I'll start painting. I'll record myself just sanding a little bit. I don't think that I need to do a whole recording of doing the same process all over, but just to show that I'm doing the work and nobody else is doing it, okay? So some of you all may be wondering, okay, what is that she has on, this polka dot black and white? That's my robe, and I'm trying to stay warm because my house is cold purposely. I didn't turn my heat on because I am trying to conserve money, not so much just heat, but money. This Georgia Natural Gas and Greystone Power, I think they get in cahoots together to just break people's pockets during the winter time. I'm in the part of the neighborhood's email, and everybody's complaining about how high their gas and electric bill is. And I says, I'm going to show you all. So I unplugs everything as if I'm not there. And I only keep what's plugged up and turn on whatever I need to turn on to use, because the bills that I have been receiving, and it's just me in the house and I don't use that much. It's just ridiculous how high this Georgia Natural Gas and Greystone Power bill is. So I'm just trying to do my own, I guess, investigation of saying, okay, let me see why my bill is so high. So I basically don't turn on my thermostat, and I unplug everything. I basically do what I do when I'm not here for the summer. I hardly have a bill in the summer because I unplug everything and turn everything off when I'm not here. So that's why I have on my robe, because I'm cold, but it's on purpose. And I just stay up under blankets during the day with my heating pad on my feet. That's the only thing that's plugged up that's giving me off some warmth. So we're just gonna get back to this video. So if you're still watching, thank you so much for sticking around. But don't go anywhere. Go right to video number 2 so that you can see the completed 2023 bathroom refresh spring makeover and the installation of the Peel and Stick contact wallpaper that was gifted to me by Savvy.